Frank Giustra's entrepreneurial spirit, passion for life, and determination to succeed have left an enduring mark on the mining industry.
One thing that he's always impressed me with is just the amount of passion that he throws into anything, and he's not scared to explore into unknown territory. He's never really moving at 100%. It's usually 150 or 200%. He's always going strong at whatever he's attacking.
Frank is this fountain of entrepreneurial energy and financial ingenuity who has spawned numerous innovative resource concepts that over decades have contributed to Canada's growing stature as the global leader in natural resources.
Frank's philosophy stems from a belief that anything can be done.
The thing that makes me crazy in this life is when people say it can't be done. Anything can be done if you put your mind to it.
Born in Sudbury, Ontario in 1957, Frank's drive to succeed was sparked at an early age.
We didn't have a lot of money growing up. It was tough. My father, worked very hard to bring home a paycheck, and, he wasn't a wealthy man. My initial ambition was just to make money. And I had no idea what I was doing or where I was heading. I had no idea I was going into mining.
After moving with family to Italy and Argentina, the family eventually settled in Aldergrove, BC. After studying finance at Douglas College in Vancouver, Frank's first job was with Merrill Lynch as a stockbroker. In 1980, he moved to Yorkton Securities, then a small 3-person office.
And I came in as a junior partner. I was very young, I was like 22. Immediately, I started to drive the business in a different direction. I wanted to get us into the financing business.
Frank successfully developed Yorkton Securities into a leading natural resource investment bank, opening offices in London, Zurich, and Paris. At 36 years old, he had served as president, chairman, and CEO. By 1996, Frank was looking for something new.
We were doing really well, and I thought, well, that's it. I've done that. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do something else.
In 1997, a love of filmmaking led Frank to create Lionsgate Entertainment, which has become one of the world's largest independent film companies. But a desire for new challenges and an interest in economics brought him back to the mining industry. Frank's first project was Wheaton River Minerals with Ian Telfer.
We met with Rothschilds in New York, and they were very nervous about our ability to raise money. We had a market cap of, 20 million, and they were asking 100 million, and we said, yeah, no problem, we can raise that. And they're going, who are these guys? And so Frank was very, very instrumental in convincing them that we could do this.
Wheaton River became Goldcorp a couple of years later, which at one point was the largest market capitalization of any gold company in the world. In 2011, I think it reached close to $50 billion.
The successful streaming company Silver Wheaton, now Wheaton Precious Metals, was spun out of Goldcorp. As chairman of Endeavour Financial, Frank's belief in gold, talent for creating relationships, and the ability to obtain financing led to more than 200 successful mining projects. This included creating and selling a uranium company. Frank was also key in establishing Nations Royalty, which has become the largest Indigenous-owned public mining company.
To be a successful mining promoter, you've got to come up with a good idea, then you have to convince other people that it's a good idea, then you have to convince the financial markets it's a good idea, and then you have to make it a success. And Frank is good at all 4 of those things and has a track record to prove it.
Frank says that much of his success is based in luck and surrounding himself with great people.
All I do is surround myself with really smart people. They do all the work. And I just sit back and give strategy, give advice, make connections, put in money, all the things. And they're amazing.
Although Frank's initial drive as a young man was to make money, he says he realized life was about more than that.
I think it happens to a lot of people that become successful or wealthy or both. It's like you go, there's got to be more. It just feels empty.
That realization led to a lifetime commitment to philanthropy, starting with a family foundation in 1997. Frank is known locally and internationally as a man who doesn't just write checks, but rolls his sleeves up to do the work, starting locally by spending nights on the streets of Vancouver talking to people who are homeless.
If you really want to help, you got to immerse yourself and understand what the beneficiary needs.
Frank expanded his work internationally, first working with the Clinton Foundation. He then developed his own initiative called Accesso, which addresses world poverty.
Here was the aspiration. Find a model of philanthropy that is both sustainable and scalable and transferable. We've raised income levels by 2 or 3 times. We've created jobs that never existed before.
The model is working successfully in several countries. Frank is also co-chair of the International Crisis Group. He has received many awards for his contributions, including the Order of Canada, the Order of British Columbia, and the Dalai Lama Humanitarian Award. Frank has demonstrated the same passion diving into many interests and industries, from writing songs and owning a recording studio to making award-winning olive oil. But there is always a place in his heart for mining.
When people ask me if I'm ever going to retire, I go, and do what? You know, it's just like, this is what I love. It's fun.
Frank's innate sense of adventure and willingness to do things that scare him seem to have been the perfect mindset for making an impact in the mining industry.
He's someone that wants to explore the opportunities. He's not going to let something get in the way. He is someone that will push his way through to try and get to whatever the objective is and test those boundaries.
I have watched Frank build companies and successfully remind people of what a critical industry mining is for all of us. It was not just a core resource industry in Canada's past. Frank Giustra has reminded us all that it is an essential industry to the future to which we all aspire.
Frank's latest mining ventures include mines and exploration projects in Canada and South America. Having raised over $5 billion since 2001 as chairman of the Fiore Group, Frank continues to be a strong advocate for the mining industry.